But Celeste needed to do her hours.
Yeah.
Well, that's not bad.
Yeah.
Hi, Sylvia. Hi, honey. Good, and you guys?
Tired?
Yeah.
Almost at 9. Like. They didn't they do my long? I did.
He's out there. Okay. We're gonna go ahead and get the city council meeting, study session for Tuesday, September 24th, 2024 at 6 p.m. Old business. We have none. We're going on to A, discussion of resolution approving law enforcement assistance agreement between the city of Hampton and Yakima County Sheriff Office for communication services. So, Sylvia, is that the one that you gave me in hand? Or no?
No. Yeah, it is, the one that they, this is the contract, but there was no resolution, they cashed in there. So that's what, that was missing.
Okay, so do we have any questions on that? On A, discussion of resolution approving the law enforcement assistance agreement.
That's the normal we normally have.
We usually have a resolution at last council, we just did the contract without a resolution. So.
Oh,
you guys
that one?
approved- Yeah,
That
so you
one?
guys already approved the contract, but we're just attaching the resolution
Okay, thank you.
on last council meeting. Makes sense?
Yeah, we should really have those together.
What's that?
Yes, but we should really have them together at the same time.
Okay, that's true. But when the additional resolutions attach all the time, we got them all over.
Oh, here it is. Okay. That's for that one. I have it from last week, or last meeting.
So you're okay.
Any questions? Diane? Okay.
I'm just looking to see if it's the same amount. Do you have the amount on the resolution?
Yeah, the has the amount, Sophie,
Just that we're doing.
right, that we agreed to that 2025,
Any questions, Vera?
and that's page 27. And
It's
the
the
contract is
Okay,
page
the
28,
discussion of the law enforcement assistance.
Okay, yeah, there it is.
so 27 and 28.
Thank you. Any questions? Mary?
Oh, 28 does have the dollar amount.
Right, but not the resolution.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, we'll go ahead and move on to 3, to new business. The discussion of the 2025 budget calendar and setting of the compliance budget dates. So, did you guys see the dates in your, did you put the dates, Sylvia? I haven't had a chance to look over the agenda.
I don't think the dates were in there. I looked at it.
Yeah, I believe the first one was gonna be Saturday, October 12th.
I won't be here.
You won't be here. You weren't here last week.
No,
Okay,
I
so
was
we want-
31.
Okay, there we go.
Okay, so, it would be
October
the
12th.
October 12th.
Because I've seen that.
Okay, so, what do you think about that date, Vera?
That's fine. I'll make it work.
Diane?
October 12th,
Saturday,
that's fine.
Sophie?
I think I'm, right, the calendar, yeah, I'm good. October
Right.
20th.
Yeah, it's a Saturday, I can do it.
So,
Is there a time?
yeah, we're gonna do 2 hours for it, just because when we were at the last one, that was an awful long one. And I think with this one, we'll get a lot of our answers, a lot of our questions answered. So maybe 2 to 3 hours, and we figured we'd start at 7 or 8, so that way we can get out early. So if
Start at
we,
8,
see, if we
7
started,
or 8.
so if we started at 7,
In the morning?
be done at 10.
8.
And then if we do 8, we'll be done at least by 11, 10 to 11.
Okay, let's start at 8.
We're all retired and old. You're okay with 8? Okay. 8 to 10? And if we have to go a little over, we will.
8 to whatever.
Okay.
Okay. Here.
Where?
Rachel?
Where?
Is that gonna be at?
Here. No, actually, we reached out to, the Mexican restaurant across town. And they said we could do it in there, and they're willing to make breakfast over there, so we said we would. Do it over there. So, he'd accommodate us over there. Any more questions on that? Okay. We're gonna go ahead and go on to B. Discussion of and direction from council on the approval of the ordinance adopting the 2024 budget. So,
This is a one-page budget that you guys want us to approve.
so we already, had already gone over all the presentation and discussion and reviewed, at one time, if I'm correct, Sylvia, on the,
Yeah.
when we did the,
There's no wish list or
yeah,
any of that.
yeah, there's no wish list or anything, because we're already in the middle. So what we're just, approving is what we've already done. And if you look at your, your
32.
on that, we've already, did the, like the budget, the expenditures for the 2024 of what we've spent, and, let's see, and the operating and the payments, that were done during the 2024 up until this. But.
So how come the police department's not on here? We have EMS funds, but not police department.
I mean, I believe, Sylvia, do we have to pass that, or how do we add that on? That's something that I know that,
Well, I know when Vision walked us through, it was fund number 001, so it was a break, they didn't break it down.
they didn't break it down. So do you think we could get it breaking down?
I
Okay,
can double
police?
check.
Okay. And then if we can get it done, so we can have it ready for the 2025 budget.
And there's nothing in here because I wasn't here in 2024 or 23. For 2024, so we don't have, well, this is for 24 this year, so we don't know what is it that was budgeted in for this year. There's no breakdown, no nothing that tells us what was budgeted in this year. That is represented here.
Just what we have here in the front. I know, we are working with a couple of organizations that we work with, which, helped to go them through it. Sylvia, you want to let us know who it was, or
Just different, like vision, the ones walking it, and like I said, just like Sophie says, I wasn't here in 2023 or 22. So I couldn't really tell you what the beginning or which they had cited that they were gonna budget for that year. I
But the one that helped us get to these numbers that we have right now is vision.
Yeah, so what number, where did they get their numbers from? What did you guys tell them is budgeted in here?
So they asked for our bank statements, if I'm correct.
And their reports,
And the
that
reports.
were attached
Yes.
to the document to the ordinance.
That we have to year.
And our bank statements are up to date now. They're all in.
Reconcile?
No, they
Yeah,
are not.
there, we're still working on the reconciliations and those take a little bit more time. And
I understand it, but how do you give them numbers if we don't have them? Sorry, that
No, that's a good question, because that's what we're told since the beginning, they can't do a budget because the count is not reconciled. And all of a sudden, it's not reconciled, and
Well,
now we
what
got
we-
these numbers made up.
what they asked me to get was the statements up to date. And so that's what I went and got because that's what was asked of me from Vision. And she said, if we have those, we can help you with that for now. She goes, you'll have to go in and put the reconciliations in, you know, but that's gonna be really time consuming. But they're working on it.
I would like to say right now, what we're in the budget, I would like to put a freeze on any spending unless it's just a necessary period. So we know where we're at. We have no idea.
Yeah, and we haven't spent anything, you know, other than just maybe tires for the guys. for
Well,
the
that's
truck.
necessary.
Yeah, necessary, but-
I'm talking anything.
Yeah, no, we haven't done anything.
But I think if any spending, it needs to go through the council. If another vehicle needs tires, needs to go through us, because we don't even know where our budget's at.
Yeah.
No spending on any credit cards unless it goes through us.
And I think we haven't, is it a resolution, Sylvia, where we have so much that we can spend up to before we have to bring it to council?
Yeah, I don't know the circumstances, but I think she's asked.
You're talking about the policy and
Policy, yeah.
procedure of the financial, but you're asking
Yeah.
us to freeze
Yeah,
everything.
we can freeze everything.
We get this correct, Mary.
Just so, but you guys have to keep in mind, if something happens to one of the vehicles tomorrow or Friday, we have to get it fixed. We can't wait till 2 weeks till we come back to council.
Well, how many cars did they have, police cars?
They're using 2 right now, but city vehicles.
Oh,
Yeah, that's probably about the daily city vehicles, the tires, you know,
What happened to the third one?
they're all back there.
but they're only
The-
used to, they.
The public works,
Yeah,
the vehicles are back here. They have 3 trucks. And I know one of the guys uses the blue Impala.
balloon pop.
Blue spotter.
How about police?
Hmm?
The police cars.
They're in the back.
Yes, I know they're in the back,
There's
but
2 that are being used right now, and the other ones are parked. back there. So,
So where is the ARPA funds included in this budget here? What category and what is budgeted for? What's allocated to use the ARPA funds? We need to do that before the end of this year. I've been asking for a few months now. And no one has brought that to us.
Right, and that would go to the discussion for D, Mayor,
which one?
or I mean, C, sorry about that. It's.
But you guys want us to go through this budget and pass it, but I want to know
No,
where
it's
the
not
ARPA.
passing. It's to discuss.
Discussion.
It says adopt
On the study session?
on the top of the ordinance.
Right, but it's a draft, so if you look at the ordinance, it has the word draft in front of it. It's 32.
Yeah, I'm on that.
Oh, okay. Okay. C would be page 54.
It's still upside down in the cemetery fund again.
I think the cemetery's always been like that.
No, not that much. I think It was a lot better a few years ago. So this is not to pass it anyway, you're just showing us some
Yeah.
supposedly numbers. And the budget retreat that we're gonna have in October, that's for 2025 and not 2024.
Right, 2025.
How can we start 2025 but 2024 is not done yet?
That would be a question you would have to ask the mayor, Sophie. I'm just
Yeah,
understanding.
So
Sorry.
we are still working with Visions and, we'll get to that here, at, when we come to the meeting agenda. So we can talk more about that. Okay. Any more questions?
Well, this direction, so yes, I would like to, I'm sorry, Vera, I'd like to see more detailed numbers for the budget. Instead of just this. Let's see, 132. Oh, 32 is on the back side.
I know we don't do hiring and firing, but, and I don't even know for sure, because it's rumor on the street. If we're hiring new people or different people back there, we need to have contracts about in front of us before you guys hire. Bounce backwards.
Yeah.
Comes to us first.
Following 3 contracts, management, city clerk, treasurer, and public worker, public director.
You have them in those positions, but we haven't seen them out there getting paid. We don't know who the people are, if they're different.
The only
Because I've
con-
heard,
the only contract we have right now is Sylvia. That's the only contract we
well,
have.
who do you have? working
So
for
is
you?
Marty volunteering?
Marty's not a contract worker.
What is she?
She's an employee, but she's not a contract. She's
But
not
we
under a
still need to
contract.
see the amount. It's all right. We're supposed to pass the amount.
Is
get
it
paid.
temporary
Yes.
or,
Yes, she's temporary
so,
and,
I don't know if this is the place to discuss it, but why was one temp let go for another temp to
and
come
that
in?
is, yeah, we will not discuss that here.
Not
We-
here.
We don't discuss employees.
We didn't say names.
We don't have,
Yes,
we don't, we can't discuss it.
We can discuss stuff without names. Is
And we can go
Is that
into,
correct?
and we can go into
Okay.
executive session on that.
that
if you like.
correct, Ben?
I would go into executive session if you want to discuss.
Okay. Thank you.
So just keep in mind that the only contract employee we have is Sylvia.
So you're telling me we don't need to see any amount of money that's paid to anybody that
Oh, yeah, you-
contract?
It's on the paper when, when they sign it, but it's not a contract like you guys are gonna okay the treasurer, or you're gonna okay the police chief. Those are contracts that you guys would approve, but you don't approve like, yeah,
So
CBA.
you have the right to give somebody 67,000 without us.
Who's getting
And
67,000?
just use it as a number, Rachel, so don't get excited.
Well, throw a lower number down. Why? Because nobody's getting that. So,
That figure is big.
no. So, when we are talking about the other employees, we really have to be careful what we are saying because they are under a CBA.
That's why I can't say no names. I didn't say no names. I have a question before we keep going. Do we have another copy of this agenda stuff for the attorney?
There should be one.
There's one there. Do you have one?
There's some, and I don't know if they have everything in.
I don't have a copy of the budget proposed, but we have the agenda here.
You have the study session and the agenda.
It just has like a,
Here's an extra
That looks really
packet.
thin. That way you can see what we're talking about and going through.
For discussion on these. Diane? Sophie? Mary?
No.
Well, Vera?
No.
Okay. We're gonna go ahead and go on to C, discussion on the approval of a professional service agreement for the temporary financial personnel, the finance personnel. You all see that and read it.
$54.
Have you all had time to read that?
Yeah.
Any questions? Diane?
I don't.
Sophie?
I just had a question about, or a concern that, shouldn't we try to hire what do you call it? A certified public accountant, is that what it's called?
Yeah.
Who, and with credentials of auditing for this position, for this
So
contract, for this
talked-
work.
let me go. So I've already talked to Vision, and Vision says that we need to hire somebody with the Vision background. No more hiring out of the Vision background because we put too much into training. And there was a lot of training. So they recommend from now on, get somebody who has the Vision background. And there's not very many people that have that program.
I mean, accountants,
No, the program, the Vision program, they have to know the program.
they
It's
don't
not,
have to, I said, they
No.
suggested, yes.
no, she said, because they're not gonna be training, they're not gonna do it again. They say it's too much, takes too much time, so when Sylvia told me, she goes, they wanna talk to you, Mayor, and I'm like, okay, what's going on? They're like, if you're going to hire a treasurer, you need to make sure they have the knowledge of the Vision program.
Well, that's a treasure, that's.
And Mayor, the auditors are present.
Yes,
Oh, no.
Yeah.
So let them know.
yeah, the auditors are present this whole month.
Well, she's not hired as a treasurer, this is a contract, right?
Correct.
Is that the going rate?
What's that?
Is that the going rate, $75 an hour?
The answer? Yes. Yeah. So how long did she say, how long do you think it would take to do this?
That's right.
And I mean, we can talk to her and ask her, I guess tomorrow when
Or
we
put a
talk.
time frame.
Yeah, put a time frame.
It's gonna cost the city now $3,000 a week, 40 hours.
Well, no, it wouldn't be, she wouldn't be here
Well,
like that.
Well, every 40 hours is 3,000, so she puts in a whole month's work, that's $12,000 a month to fix this budget that wasn't done. That's just I don't know how much a accountant would charge to do something like this.
So more than $75 an hour.
Did you call somebody?
No,
Yes.
but I know because I've dealt with them before and they are more than that. They're more like 120, 130 and 140 an hour.
I know, Ben, you just got this right now. Have you even had a chance to look at it at all right now?
I haven't seen it for right now. It's a standard service agreement, so you're gonna employ someone on a temporary basis. I mean, this satisfies the legal requirements for a temporary contract if you're gonna hire someone under this basis.
And I mean, she has worked with Visions. She was here prior. So she knows.
Do we
So
know who?
Huh?
Do we know who?
it's on there.
Oh, I haven't read it all.
You guys want your agendas on Friday so you could read
I'm
them.
not the one that says.
So it's on the second line, Vera, second line. Right here. So, you got any questions? Okay. Yeah,
No, I knew who it was because I've heard it out. So there's no need to read.
oh, well, you said you didn't know, so I was just wanting to make sure.
I didn't have it.
Diane?
I said, do we know? Oh my gosh.
Now we get another auditor or somebody else to come in here more professional.
We have auditors all month.
Have we?
Yeah, they're working with us.
When do they come in?
They're doing right now, they should be at the site sometime this week before Wednesday or Thursday. But they're doing a lot online.
Yeah, we're doing it online and on Zoom.
Question, is this at will or is this just a set term? That's probably something written in there, just to make sure it's established. I think that you have a CPA you work with. Like that.
The agreement. And this is until, it'll be in effect until you hire a treasurer or the completion of the services, subject to early termination is as provided in this agreement.
So I'm sure she can get it done. I mean, in a timely manner. I'm sure she's not gonna, you know, take napkin for a ride. Okay, we're gonna move on. So we're gonna go ahead and go to, the discussion of the approval of a resolution updating the signers on the city's account with Banner Bank.
We did that already.
We got any people.
Right, Garcia's no longer with us.
Yeah, so we have to get him off.
Oh,
Garcia,
wow.
we have to do new people because he is no longer on the count. So we had to bring it to council.
So my question is, why do we have this other person,
What page are you on? 50.
55? Is she just a temp? Or-
Just a temp, yes,
So why would we have somebody just a temp be on the bank account?
because she is a deputy. She's filling in for the deputy, so usually it's the deputy.
And also, I don't know if you guys noticed at the bottom of the resolution, it still has William Edelbute as the city attorney
Why is that?
title.
It's not, you could address the mayor on that.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Because I haven't signed a contract with him yet.
I have-
Terminated his
I have
contract.
it, and I am signing that just to
But-
let
but
you know.
It doesn't matter. This one has been terminated
I'm
already.
signing this one.
Yeah, but when you terminated him, you didn't do it the right way.
We gave him 30 days notice,
You gave him what?
30 days notice.
Yeah, you didn't give him the 30 days.
No, we
No,
didn't.
you didn't. No,
Yes, he's been off
no,
from the day that we said it.
it
Yes,
wasn't the 30
yes,
days, it was
yes.
2 weeks.
It was not.
Yes, it was. Yeah, it wasn't 30 days. No, it was not. So, okay,
So we're gonna pay two.
So it's been way past 30 days now. Why is he still on here? He's not our attorney.
I don't see anything with.
for our city business, because of a lot of stuff that you guys have done, that's not right.
Well, you're reaching out to the wrong attorney. He doesn't
You know
have a
what,
contract
Sophie?
with us.
This attorney hasn't even reached out to me or come to City Hall.
Why would he? When you
Why do you
refuse to even
talk like
acknowledge
he's
him.
not here? And listen, I told you.
No, he
I
knows,
told
he can hear
you, I
me.
told you when we did this, we terminated this attorney's contract. I told you, I hope you're gonna treat him with respect as well.
And
Just
what am
like
I
you've done.
saying? I'm not saying, I just said that he hasn't
He's
come
been
in.
here at 3 meetings and you don't offer him a seat at the table. You won't address him when he's here.
You wouldn't allow me. to
You're saying this
ask.
attorney,
Well,
is
he has not come in.
that with courtesy and respect? No.
Well, you know what? Sophie? You don't give me the courtesy or respect. You don't give anybody that. All you want to do is just talk, talk, talk.
I don't yell at you, I
No,
don't.
you don't,
I
but
yell
you
at you.
interrupt.
Well,
So we're moving on, okay? So
It's your meeting, council.
I know, but I'm
you need to just keep, you don't tell me, fuck you, Maria.
You don't be talking like
No,
that.
yeah, you did. You did it right
Really?
now. Yes, you did. You went. You, that's what you said. Yes, you did.
And
That's
here
exactly
you
how
are.
it
Yeah.
I make it unbearable. I hate to work here. I really would. I just think the comment.
It is.
So if I answered your question, Mary, that's why, we have Maricela on there.
Well, just to let you guys know, when the other got anything on the claims, I refuse to pass it. I'm not gonna vote on it.
Yeah, well,
Okay,
No,
we'll move on.
we can't afford to be paying two attorneys.
Okay, we'll move on.
Okay.
So we'll go ahead and go on to E, discussion of agenda amendments to the city council meeting.
Did you get the new bank people on?
We did. But we have to take off Eduardo. If you read that, that's what we have
Don't
to do.
you start telling me again. Just keep your comments to yourself.
Anybody want to say anything? Diane?
I told you, shut up. Oh, I have told you, shut up.
about what?
The discussion for the agenda amendments on the city council meetings. Which is E.
What amendments? You have amendments in here?
So, no, that's, if we're gonna add anything to the council.
Yeah,
meeting,
if you have anything to add that you like to add when we're on the council meeting, then you need to add them right now. Don't
Add them right now during the
Yes.
study session.
Yes, so we can talk about it.
I'm gonna add that I'm going to sign the new lawyer's contract here for everything.
So this is what we're discussing. This is what you want us to do. Add it during the
Add it.
study session,
Mhm.
not during the regular meeting.
Mhm.
Or not add it right now, so if you guys are gonna add something, then we could say that this was, you guys are gonna add during the council meeting.
So you want us to add it now then? I mean,
If there's
say what we're
something
gonna
that-
add.
Yeah,
Yes,
So would it be F then? Or is that old business? Because we can try and get it. Not really new.
it would go to G. It would be F and then you would add it.
So
Correct?
do we need to do a resolution to stop the spending?
right.
Do we have to do a resolution to stop the spending?
And so anything that's gonna be added, Sophia and council members, it would be D. If that's what you guys are gonna do, any additional, it would be letter D. At your council. Okay.
Oh, I'm not right over. Is it double sided this time? Hard to find the pages.
Their number now, so page 3.
Yeah, I like that,
Do you like that?
because the packet fell apart. I was like, oh, what happened?
So it'd be page 3, and it would be D.
New business. Okay. So Vera, would like to add the resolution for that, but we don't have one.
Yeah, I brought my coffee. The coffee.
Oh, okay. Copy.
You want me to pass it to everybody or?
You have enough?
I have a little food on it too, but I'm hungry.
Oh, no, this is one we did last meeting.
Yeah, I haven't, it has never been signed. It has to be signed.
It wasn't signed, but we passed it the last meeting. That's the ratifying the contract.
Oh, I have the original.
You have the original that I gave you?
Okay. We have signed the original one.
Yeah, it's fine.
Oh, okay, that's why I gave it to you.
Right, you told me to say that she
Yeah.
hasn't came in,
Okay.
but I still don't have.
Now we got time to give it to her now. No, Vera, I was talking about adding a resolution for stop the spending.
Oh, no, I didn't have one yet. Would that be E then?
No, that would be D.
What about that?
That one,
Side,
that one was already passed at the last meeting.
we don't have to do that, we have to do the sign now.
Should add it again.
A resolution or just.
He said we should have a resolution, right, Ben?
If that's your intent, you want to have a resolution for that, yes.
So I guess we're gonna add it now for D, resolution.
Oh, no, we have to add it over here. I thought the mayor said to add it over here, right? First.
Those are added during the study session.
Mhm. Yeah, to discuss
That'd
it,
be F,
and then we go back and then at the regular meeting as well.
it'll be F, and over there. It'll be F in this side. It'll be F in this side and D in this
Oh,
side,
to add for new business discussions?
yeah. So what do we have?
F on here, and it's gonna go to D over there. The resolution,
On F was gonna be what,
resolution to stop unnecessary spending. Spending freeze.
We'll go ahead. Do you have
So
anything
you
else?
wanna add everything? Oh, that's not on here. No, there's a lot of things that aren't added on here. And just discussions too? Oh, yeah. Okay, so over here at G. I wanna add discussions of collaboration between GNO with EAP. Those groups that are trying to give us money to help our water systems. I brought it up at the last meeting. Have you guys talked to them?
To Jamin?
Jamin and Safe Waters Group and EAP. Yes.
No, I haven't talked to Jamin. He's been pretty busy. I don't, were they coming tonight, Sylvia?
No.
Nope. Yeah, they're at another one. So I know he's been pretty busy. I know, I will see him this Thursday. And, talk to him, but I've missed him and he's missed my calls.
Okay, email each other just
We do.
so he knows.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anything else? Here? No, thank you. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and move on. We'll go ahead and adjourn this meeting at 6:37. And we will start the next one in 5 minutes.